and welcome to yoga. Today's class is a feel-good flow designed to stretch and awaken your whole body while also connecting with the breath. When you're ready, roll out your mat and let's begin. We'll start by coming onto our backs. Place the feet on the earth with the knees bent. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your abdomen. We'll start by simply cultivating awareness of the breath. Just notice the rise and fall of your abdomen and your chest as you breathe. And on your next exhalation, begin to elongate the exhaling breath. As you breathe in, lengthen the inhale. And as you breathe out, stretch the exhaling breath. Breathe in and out through your nose and listen to the audible quality of your breath. Throughout our practice, let's remain centered on this breath no matter what poses the body takes, no matter the shapes or the flows. Let the breath flow gently, easily. And as we move through our practice, I invite you to treat each breath and each movement as an offering of kindness. Allow your body to lead, stretch and soften, releasing the need to strive, and instead arrive fully, lovingly in each moment. Let's now begin to synchronize our breath. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And gently release that breath. Come back to Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose, and we'll maintain this Ujjayi breath throughout the remainder of practice. Gently release your hands down beside the hips. Plant the feet firmly into the earth, and on an inhale, lift your hips toward the sky. Interlace your hands underneath the sit bones. Straighten the elbows, coming into bridge pose. Magnetize the knees toward one another and make sure that the toes are pointing directly forward rather than out to the corners of your mat. This will help to protect your knees. Release the palms to the mat and roll down your spine. Extend the arms out shoulder height, pull the knees to the chest. On an exhale, drop the knees to the right as you gaze left. Inhale, knees come through center, and then drop over to the left as you gaze to the right. Let's continue that motion. Inhale through center, exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, drop the knees to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees right. Inhale, center. And exhale, knees left. Inhale, back through center. Clasp the hands around the knees and then begin to rock forward and back, massaging the spine. And on your third rock forward, come all the way into a standing forward fold. Separate the feet hip distance, clasp opposite elbows, and allow the spine to simply unfurl and get long. Begin to roll yourself up to standing, and hands will come to heart center. On your inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Let your gaze follow the hands. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Take a few pulses with that right hip, lifting and lowering, and then drop the right knee to the earth as you sweep the arms overhead. Pause for a few breaths, pressing the right hip forward and pulling the left hip toward the back of your mat. On your exhale, place the palms on the earth, step back to downward facing dog, receive a breath in, and as you exhale, let it go. Inhale, and as you exhale, come forward to plank, lower halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky, bend the right knee, and let's take some big hip rotations, just making circles with that right knee. From here, let's gaze forward toward the top of the mat and then step that right foot between the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms high for crescent lunge. Stay on the ball of the left foot and align the right knee directly over the right ankle. Imagine plugging your fingers into the sky above. On an exhale, spin the left foot flat and open for warrior two. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm reaches up and overhead. Right hand reaches down without dumping the weight into that right hand. Receive a breath in, and as you exhale, reverse triangle, straightening the right leg. And then come into full triangle. Right hand reaches down toward the right ankle, left arm up to the sky. Press the weight of the pose into the pinky toe edge of the left foot, and think of pulling the left hip back as you simultaneously shift the right hip forward. Breathe in and breathe out. On your next breath in, rise up to standing, parallel the feet, coming into Prasarita, forward fold. If you find that the crown of the head touches the mat here, I'd like you to walk the feet closer together to give yourself just a little space for the crown of the head to float. This will help to lengthen the muscles and the vertebrae of the neck. Inhale, lengthen your spine and walk to the top of your mat. Step back into plank pose, and from here we'll come into a side plank. Balance on the left hand and sweep the right arm up to the sky. If it's comfortable, your gaze can follow the right fingertips. Lower the right palm and let's flow through Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, sweep the left foot high. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands and then step forward into forward fold. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to fold. Inhale, arms sweep overhead, rise up to standing and draw your hands through the heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Take a few pulses here to open up through the left hip flexor. And then drop the left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Heart beams forward. As you exhale, lower the palms down to the earth. Come off of that back knee, step back to plank and lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, shoulders aligning over the wrists, and press it back, down dog. On your inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky, bend the left knee, and let's take those big circles with the hip. Just imagine drawing circles with your knee. And then as you're ready, re-extend the left toes and step the left foot forward. Inhale, rise up for crescent lunge. Check in with your alignment. Make sure the left knee is directly over the left ankle and then press into the right heel. On an exhale, open up for warrior two, flattening the right foot. Gaze out over the left fingertips. On an exhale, move into extended side angle, being mindful to have little to no weight in that left hand. We're really using the core to support the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the left leg. And then as you exhale, move into Trikonasana, triangle pose. You might scoot that back foot a footprint forward. And if it's comfortable for the neck, you can gaze up toward the sky. On your exhale, lower the right hand. Step the left foot back to plank, and let's open into our side plank. This time, right hand is the foundation, directly under the right shoulder. Gaze up at the left fingertips. And then lower the left hand and let's flow. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg high, and as you exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, lower the left knee, and then angle the right toes toward the top right corner of your mat. You have a couple of options here. You can come down to that left forearm and bend the back leg, reaching back with your right hand to clasp the foot or the ankle. If that feels like too much, then just stay with palms or forearms resting on the earth. Wherever you are, feel sensation and breathe. Let the breath carry you through each pose. Let's gently release. Come back to both palms if you're not there. And then heel toe that right foot all the way over to the left palm. And then we'll swing that left leg around to the front of the mat, placing the left ankle on top of the right knee for double seated pigeon. Arms can extend forward as the torso folds over the legs. And of course, if this isn't comfortable, you can simply stay seated and just walk the hands out 1 inch at a time. Eventually, the body will surrender and release, and you can walk a little farther. Wherever you are, come back to your breath. As you breathe in, begin to walk yourself back up to a tall seat and simply spin onto your hands and your knees. On an inhale, let's drop the belly and open the heart. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Begin to flow back and forth between these two movements, cat and cow, opening, releasing, letting go of any tension in the spine. And now let's tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left toes up to the sky. As you exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Angle the toes so they're pointing to the top left corner of the mat, and then find your variation, maybe coming down to that right forearm, reaching back with the left hand to find the right foot or ankle. Perhaps you simply rest on the forearms or on the palms. Any variation is fine as long as you're feeling sensation in your body and you're doing your yoga perfectly. Slowly release, come back to both palms, and then let's heel toe the left foot over to the right wrist. Take the left ankle, place it on top of the right knee, sweep the arms high, and as you exhale, find your way into your double-seated pigeon. Whatever that looks like is perfectly fine. Find your breath. Soften around the edges of sensation. Kindness in our yoga practice sometimes looks like backing off from the pose, not pushing ourselves so hard, not using force, rather using breath and simply inviting the body into a shape. Inhale and slowly rise. And from here, let's make our way back onto our hands and knees. And this time, we'll walk the hands forward, coming into puppy pose. This is a pose of surrender and heart opening. If you'd like, you can bend the elbows, coming into prayer hands behind the neck. Make sure that the hips stay aligned directly over the knees, and then allow the heart to melt toward the earth, not striving, but softening and releasing. Can you let gravity do the work for you as you simply breathe? Allow the openness to arrive naturally. And as you're ready, make your way all the way down onto your belly, resting on the elbows, coming into Sphinx pose. Shoulders and elbows are directly aligned, and then imagine that the heart is beaming forward through this gateway of the shoulders. From here, you have an option to stay in Sphinx or bend your knees, reach back to clasp the outsides of the ankles and come into bow pose, Dhanurasana. In Dhanurasana, I really feel that this is a strength meets surrender pose. So just find that fine line between effort and ease. Honor where your body is. And then gently release. Let's press back into a wide leg child's pose to release the back bend. Take a few deep breaths. As you breathe in, begin to walk yourself back up. Come toward the top of your mat and spin onto the sit bones. From here, gently make your way down onto your back. Extend the legs out. Pull the right knee into your chest as you keep the left leg extended. Straighten the right leg, flexing the foot, and hold on to the foot if you can reach that, and if not, ankle or calf is just fine. Breathe into the tightness that you might feel in the hamstrings. Let the breath soften. And now let's hold on to that foot or ankle with the right hand. Open the left arm to the left and allow the right leg to open to the right. Gaze out over the left shoulder and continue to gently press the left hip down. On your inhale, come back to center. Hold on to that foot or ankle with the left hand. Let the leg drop to the left and open the right arm to the right as you gaze over the right shoulder. As you breathe in, draw the leg back to center and then simply change sides. Extend the right leg onto the mat and pull the left foot in towards the torso. Take a few breaths to allow that left hamstring to open and surrender. Remember, this is not a test of your flexibility. It's simply an invitation to your body to open from wherever it is today. When you're ready, hold on to the left foot with the left hand and allow the leg to open to the left as the right arm opens to the right. Take in one more deep breath and let it go. On your next breath in, pull that foot back towards center and then change the hand. This time the leg will drop over to the right as you open the left arm to the left. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, hug that leg in, one more breath, and as you exhale, gently release. Come into Shavasana. As we come into Shavasana, allow your body to completely let go. This is the ultimate practice of Ahimsa, offering yourself absolute rest without judgment, without striving. There's nothing more you need to do. Let the earth hold you. Let kindness wrap around you like a soft blanket. Simply breathe and be. Begin to deepen your breath, inviting small movements back into your fingers and toes. When you're ready, you can reach your arms overhead for a full body stretch. And then gently roll yourself to one side. When you're ready, press up to a comfortable seat and bring the hands to rest at your heart center. May we carry the spirit of Ahimsa, this kindness and compassion, off the mat and into every corner of our lives. May we remember that true strength is not found in force, but in gentleness. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. Namaste.